Welcome back, folks, to my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, the Complete Edition, Nintendo Switch. When we last left off, we were in, what's this place called? Caliban Railgun. We explored all of level 2, and now we're about to go to level 3, it seems. So let's hop to it, shall we? Alright, I'm experimenting with the audio, because when I was live streaming, the audio wasn't that good. And I use the same program to live stream as I do to record, so I'm trying to find a balance. Hopefully this isn't too loud, because I turned my microphone up pretty loud. Not too loud, but pretty loud. And as always, we will pause here and come back after it loads. And we are back. Forgive me if I sound nasally. My nose is all stuffed up for some reason. No. There we go. Hey, we've already been here. Huh. What are we supposed to do then? Or no, we haven't been here. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Uh-oh. A haze of essence lingers over the body, as a faint and imperceptible as the dust fumes in the raider's wake. Yet, as you draw closer, whispers, instructions echo in your ears, and anticipation warms your blood. In a vision, you see the same stone machine you approached moments ago, but from a different height and angle, as if through different eyes. You hear rumors of some of your brethren were sent here, months before. Yet you see no signs that anyone has been here. In fact, the cobblestones are covered in fine layers of dust and ash. You know suddenly what this will cost you, and you are ready. The order was clear. The effect of the machine in Caliban Rug were wearing off. A child had been born not far from Direwood recently, its soul intact. The machine would need to be reactivated. You and your companions take up your position. You share a final look of affirmation between yourselves. They do not know your name, and you do not know theirs, but you know that you're doing the work of the gods together. None of the rest matters. The two carved bands of stone in the middle of the machine grind into motion. They rotate in opposite directions, picking up speed until they spin like freshly greased carriage wheels. A wind shrieks through the cavern, accelerating with stone rings. You press your hands to your ears and grit your teeth against the noise. You're about to shut your eyes when you glimpse a new movement. The rows of triangular flaps surround the machine open like petals. You do not know what's happening in the machine, but you feel a tingling at your extremities. Searing pain spreads through your body, a hot knife separating every tissues and ligaments within you. All the while, it feels as if you're falling towards the machine, your stomach smashed against your spine. What happened next is far too fast to process. You awaken from the vision and find yourself kneeling and gasping for air, holding your head. You let the tiles between your knees gradually come into focus. As you catch your breath, you remember the strange scene you saw outside Calanlis, where several robed figures fell amidst the howling baywick. Looking at the ash scattered across the camp floor, it is apparent that the leading key has been doing this, whatever it is, all over Direwood. Okay. So, they're basically doing the Hollowborn stuff, and we need to stop it. So let's destroy the machine. I think that's what we gotta do. Something in the ether hums and buzzes through your teeth. What do we do then? I think we just finished it. Show me mysterious runes. I saw a vision of the leading key agents surrendering their souls to the Ethiopian machine and Caliban rig. They performed some ritual I witnessed outside, which means they must be doing all that I would, though none of the agents suggested that they were there to ensure the infants in the area would be Hollyborn. Okay, so now we gotta go back, it looks like. There's nothing we can do here. It's already been activated. Okay. That's fine. We can do what we need to do. Alright, let's go this way. Ooh. You hear running water and see a small stream that caves its way into the mountain. Inspect the stream. A shallow bottom flickers and waves just under the water's edge, but you look towards the tunnel. The bottom disappears into darkness. From here, it's impossible to tell how deep the stream is. However, a faint light plays along the walls of the tunnel. Excuse me. The echo of the rushing water suggests that the tunnel and stream can continue for quite some distance. Wade through the tunnel. You take slow, sloshing steps towards the mouth of the tunnel, holding yourself upright while the current tugs at your legs. The cold water leaves you gasping as it rises past your waist. You fight to control your breaths. The stream bed soon dips out from under your feet, and the current pushes you towards the tunnel with growing force. Swim into the tunnel. The current pushes you through the tunnel, faster and faster, tugging you downward. Over your head, the tunnel narrows and drops, leaving only a thin pocket of air. You take a final deep breath before the current drags you into the depths. A ray of light pierces the darkness, but the current is moving so fast now for you to see that the flickering glimpses as you speed by. You keep your hands in front of yourself and focus a void on jagged rocks that appear suddenly in the darkness, jutting from the walls. A light wrinkles up ahead. You approach it fast, but it looks to be the mouth of a second smaller tunnel. You might be able to reach it, but your lungs have started to ache. Grab the edge of the tunnel. You wrap your fingers around the rock, lining the tunnel, and peer into it. It terminates a dead end, but the side glimpse along the rocks on the far side. Reaching it would be a challenge for anyone without strong lung capacity. Sprint towards it. You pull yourself onto the tunnel, executing drift scissor kicks while you pass the narrow behind you. Before you reach the end, you feel your lungs hitting their limits and turn back. Swiftly and tunneling through the darkness and tumble as you last see a hollow of light above. You swim and kick towards it. At last, your head breaks the surface. You gulp air into your aching lungs and pull yourself onto the edge of the pool. Crawling out of the water, you look through the cavern around you as a massage feeling back of your aching, cold-limbed lungs. Okay, where are we? No. There we go. We're over here. We came here before, didn't we? I think we have come here before. Yeah, we've come here before. Okay, let's continue along the waterways then. Because there's really nothing else we can do. We've been everywhere here. So this might be the only thing we can do for now. Oh no, we can't go through it again. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's just leave then. I think we can leave through the back over here. And then head back to town to go speak to that woman at the Harriet house and see what she says. Because there's clearly nothing else we can do here. At least it seems that way to me. Yes. And then we will return. Alright, we are back, and we're going to have to do this once again. Jump to the side. Because simply put, if we go out the front, then we're going to have to fight those native people, and it's not going to be pretty. And we don't want to fight them, because they're just doing what they're supposed to do. Nothing, you know, they're not purposely trying to attack us or anything like that. They're just trying to keep people from their sacred place. Are they still there? Yes, they are. I wonder if we can tell them what happened. Ah, nope. Times of words have ended. The time for words has ended. Okay, so now we go... We'll be tired, I think. We want to go to first... No, Blackenberry. 20 hours. We're going to be tired. But that's okay. We can sleep at an inn. As always, we will pause here and come back when it loads us because it takes forever.
I'll grant you that animancy has had its failures, Balreach among them. But does that warrant attacks on innocent practitioners? Superstitious kith have spilled their share of blood.
That's no comparison. Animancers have the advantage of education, and with that comes authority and responsibility.
I have to say, it's wonderful to have someone to debate with. You'd think they'd be more welcoming of it at the Law College.
Or we could enjoy a glass of wine and a comfortable silence.
That's funny. Okay, we gotta go to the Hardrick house. And that's straight down here. And then maybe she can tell us what to do next. Because we clearly don't know what to do. One second, sounds like someone's here. Besides, I need to go through here anyways. Okay, we are back. Now, if I remember correctly, she is upstairs. And this didn't take too long to load. Usually it's really fast. Oh, nope, it's going to be a little bit, so we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Where is she? She is up here, I believe. Yes. There she is. How fares your search? There is something I could tell you about the Laden Key's operations. Well, let's hear it. The Laden Key is manipulating a group of Etherwind machines that span the country. It seems to be causing the Hollowborn epidemic. I had feared that they might be involved in Waden's legacy. It seemed too extreme even for them. How naive I have been. The Laden Key's conspiracy is clear now. They have used Etherwind technology to engineer Waden's legacy. And they want people to blame Adamancy for it. As we speak, the Duke is holding hearings in the palace. He is listening to arguments for and against animism. When they finish, it is expected to decide whether to outlaw it. It seems the Laden Key has been pushing Direwood down this path for some time. I, for one, would enjoy seeing their little scheme foiled up to the last moment. Our Duke must hear what you have to say. Unfortunately, the hearings are closed to the public, which makes the Duke inaccessible until they are complete. However, a certain group have been invited to attend. You might get in with one of them if you're above a little pantry. There's delegations from the Knights of Crucible, the Dozens, and from House doemenel. If you can gain the support of one of those groups, that may be your best way to see the best way in. See what you can arrange. Very well. Okay, so we need to get in good with the group. Okay, who are we good with right now? Please don't mind the dog. My brother came with his dogs and they're outside playing. He doesn't like other dogs. Um, faintly good, faintly good. All right, let's go to the dozens. Okay, we are back. Where is the dozens? Do you guys remember? I think they're in the Copper Lane, wasn't it? Let's go there and see if we can find them. Because it's been a while, I don't remember or recall. Or we can go with one of the houses. What house was it that she said? Copper Lane, House Dharma Manor, Blackenberry. Well, we're here, so let's go to House Dharma instead. See what we can help. And as ironic as it is, it's right here. Let's see what we gotta do for them first. Because I have a feeling if we want to go with one of the big groups, like the Knights or the Dozens, we'll have to do a lot of quests. We'll see, though. Okay, we are back. Oops. And what is that creepy voices? You guys hear that? That's creepy.
Hello.
What business do you have with Dorsmil? I wanted to ask the Dorsmil about attending the Animancing hearing. You'll be waiting to speak with the Master Applicant about that. Then, right this way. Okay.
Whatever crimes they committed, their interior decoration is impeccable.
So these guys are criminals, huh? You're the one. No. You're just servants, so he's in here. Hopefully, with my dog not being so close, he won't be barking as much. Where is he? Dun, 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 dun. Your business is with the Domsels now, not me. Well, where are they? Oh, there he is. Abakin Domsel. A young man leans against an expensive-looking Galgals cabinet. He holds a jewel-studded goblet in one hand and an ornate pistol in the other. He grins with wine-stained lips. He twists the pistol around his fingers. Our doorman speaks to think it's important that you meet with me. Speak. What interest does House Dormel have in the Duke's Animancing hearing? Balance! The Duke struck between ignorant fanatics and power-hungry soldiers. But that's the way of things in Defiance Bay. We're here just trying to see that neither group gains due influence. His finger rubs together, and it doesn't hurt that there's profit to be made in discord. What is House Darmel's position on Animancing? He laughs. Ha ha ha! We don't have one. The Dozens say they're against it, but that doesn't stop them from looting the ruins and selling the ruins and contraptions from the sanitarium. The Knights say they're for progress, but whose progress are they talking about? They eye purse strings and positions here in Brackenberry, and word has it they got a few pet animancy projects of their own. You see why we're content to stay out of it. Can you tell me about the hearing? Fortunately, I haven't had to sit through it myself. I'm told they're pretty much like any other meeting. Plenty of yelling and posturing, but little accomplished. And while the Knights and the Dozen argue over something neither understands, they lose sight of the real problems. Galafrians stirring out at borders. the ever-present refugee crisis, and the Valarians ready to leave us to our fate. I need an invitation to the meeting at the Ducal's palace. He sneers. And you want to worm your way into House Doemenel's good graces and get one, is that it? Pretty much. He snorts. Your blazing attitude could take you far in our house if it doesn't get you killed first. Very well, let's see how you handle a simple task. One of my men planned a heist, and he passed the instructions to the thieves using my personal letterhead. His face freezes and scowls. Buried my initials. He breaks into a smile again, but his grip tightens around his pistol. I need that letter. The thieves are holed up in a house in Copper Lane. Fetch the missive, and we'll see about finding you a place in House Doemenel. He takes another sip of wine. If there's anything else, be on your way. Farewell. Okay, so we gotta cover a letter, but we will do that next time. So, also a little bit of an announcement. I was gonna do it during the gameplay, but I kind of forgot because I was into it. We are now at 41 subs. That's not a lot to most people, but for me it's a lot, and I want to thank you guys all for sticking with me. I'm beginning. I've only been doing this for 5 months, so I'm a baby channel compared to everyone else, but I want to thank you guys. And if you're new to the channel and you watched all the way through here, welcome. Hit the subscribe button if you like, hit the like button if you like, the dislike button if you dislike, because either helps. Hit the bell thing so it rings, and I will see you next time. I'll be later.